Hi everybody, I'm Mike Staver. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where I answer questions from people like you. Here's this week's question. Dear Mike, I've been working at home for many weeks. Yeah, I understand. We all have. Did you see that, let me go off script for a minute. Did you see that meme? I was on Facebook, I think. It said, did you know that February 2020 was leap year, which means it had 29 days? And did you know that March had 65 days? And did you know that April had 6 weeks and May had 4.5 years? That's pretty good, right? It's so true. Oh, man. I've been working at home for many weeks. I'm more productive. I enjoy it more. I'm less stressed, and I'm more engaged with my work than ever before. My company will soon be asking us to return to work. I don't want to. How can I approach them without seeming like an entitled brat? That's a great question. Actually, I will tell you this, and I can't cite the research, but the fact is there are a lot of people out there who are more productive at home than at work. That is actually a fact, and more sociologists are going to be studying that in the weeks to come and months to come than ever before. So I think there's a lot of movement in that direction. So here's how you do it. You sit down with your boss and you just simply share what you just shared in this question. I've been more engaged, which is a hot button for all good bosses. They want their employees more engaged. I've been more productive and less stressed. I would like to talk to you about how I can continue to work from home. If your boss says, nope, everybody back to work, then talk about a hybrid. Could I work from home 1 day a week to do an experiment? I am sensitive to the fact that there are a lot of people with a lot of varying circumstances right now around childcare, around all those kinds of things that we didn't have to deal with just 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. So what I want you to do, though, is understand that you're having a conversation in an ever-evolving situation. Companies are trying to figure this out. They don't know. Some companies are requiring masks, some companies aren't. Some families are requiring masks when the company's not. So when you go back to work, sometimes that's going to be something you're going to have to consider. The most important thing to make you not an entitled brat is to understand that everybody's trying to figure this out at the same time. We're all trying to evolve and figure out what the new reality looks like. And so I think you just have a meaningful conversation, acknowledge the company's reasons for having to come back to work and create revenue and take care of customers and all those kinds of things, and see if you can together with them work it out. You want to be on the same side of the table, not an opposite side of the table, and that would be my recommendation. I understand you need us to come back to work, but here's the distinction I want you to make, and this is anybody watching this, whether you're a boss or a follower, is we're not asking anyone to come back to work. Unless they were laid off or furloughed, they've been working. You're asking them to come back to a building. And there is a big difference between asking people to come back to a building and come back to work. It can be offensive to assume that because people have been home, they haven't been working, unless they've been furloughed or laid off or fired or that kind of thing. So let's be careful about our stories. Let's work together from the same side of the table to figure out the new reality. I'm Mike Staver. I hope that was helpful. If you have a question, send it to mikestaver.com/Mondays with Mike, and we'll do our best to work it in. Until next time, take care. I'm Mike.